Hi there guys, Luis from Vintage Action. I hope you guys are all well. And today guys, let me just tell you before I start reviewing this cult classic right here, let me just thank you, all of you, for the support and for, following me on YouTube. It's been almost like 3 years since I started my channel, and this one is going to be my last video of the year. Today is the 29th, Monday, and I'm filming this one literally today, Monday the 29th, and it's going to be my last review of the year. And obviously I'm going to be reviewing a cult big classic from the 90s, action, like a pure action cult classic from the 90s. But yeah guys, just to before I start, to say thank you to everyone that follows me and have been like supporting me, supporting my channel through the past almost 3 years, and especially through the this year that is about to end, 2025. It's been a great year, and again, thank you to all of you guys. And today I'm going to talk about, for me, and this is just my opinion, probably the best action B movie from the 90s, and I'm talking about Hard Justice from 1995, starring David Bradley and many other legendary actors that I'm going to tell you in a minute. This is a new image movie, and new image. I know they did great things through the 90s, beginning of 2000s. They carried the torch to after Canon. Canon was great in the 80s, and then beginning of the 90s there was a dip, right? So Canon, they struggled. They have financial issues, and by mid 90s they went bankrupt. So basically you had New Image and PM Entertainment doing all the action, martial arts, B movies straight to video. Obviously Canon was bigger. They released movies theatrically, the Bloodsports, the Missing in Actions, Over the Top, and American Ninjas, the ninja movies, and many other cult classics that they gave us, especially in the 80s and beginning of the 90s, but they were already in decline. And then through the 90s, by far, it was PM Entertainment and New Image that carried the torch and gave us so many cult classics. And when it comes to New Image, I mean, this movie is I'm not kidding, guys. I watched this movie a million times growing up. Hard Justice with David Bradley. I had this on VHS. Remember, the first time I watched this was on TV, and I recorded this on VHS. Then I bought the original VHS to this one, and this movie is over the top. People talk about Hard Boiled from John Woo. Just the beginning of this movie. It's amazing. The first 10-15 minutes in that warehouse, the action, it's over the top. This is an amazing cast. And that's why, guys, even I'm a big fan of David Bradley. American Samurai is one of my favorite movies. But I would say it's hard to say that, but I would say Hard Justice for me is the best. It's David Bradley's best movie. And New Image best movie. And again, I love the Cyborg Cops 1, 2, and 3, especially the first two. They were amazing movies. There's so many movies, with Brian Genesee, the Shadow Chaser movies, especially Shadow Chaser, Project Shadow Chaser 2, a lot of movies with Zagarino, with Joe Lara, US Navy SEALs, the second one. Landgren did a lot of movies with New Image, end of the 90s, beginning of 2000s. But if I'll have to choose a movie that symbolizes, that, represents, that you can say this is New Image, right? If you can put it there, and a movie, I mean, this has to be the movie, Hard Justice. And this one here is a DVD that's super hard to get, because most of the New Image movies, if not all the new Image movies, are stuck on DVD. So basically, if you want a Blu-ray, there is no Blu-rays of any of the New Image movies. You have the Cyborg Cop movies, the Shadow Chaser movies. They're all stuck on DVD. You have some movies from Millennium Films, New Image from the 2000s with some Blu-rays like Undisputed 2, Undisputed 3. But the movies from the 90s, all the Shadow Chasers, the Hard Justice, the Blood Run, and many others, they are all stuck on DVD. And I know in US there is like a double bill, a triple bill as well. There is one that is Hard Justice with Blood Run with David Bradley, and it's super expensive, like on eBay or Amazon online. I got this one for many years, and I was lucky. I paid only £3 for this one, £2 something, roughly $3.50. I paid for this one, and the guy that sold this one to me on eBay, it was great. He sent me this in a nice box, padded box with bubble wrap. As you can see, this is like brand new. And this is a DVD that was released in 2002 by Bridge Pictures, as you can see, in Netherlands. And this is the original. I might show you the disc after, because like the disc is inside my 4K player. But as you can see, this was released in 2002, and this is not like a bootleg or anything. This is a legit like a DVD. You can even go to Blu-ray.com and you can check there. This was released by Bridge Pictures in Netherlands in 2002. Again, original audio English and Dutch like subtitles. You can remove them and watch just the movie in English. And as you can see, it's 4:3. Obviously, it's not widescreen or 16:9. And you can see here Yuji Okumoto, again, legendary from Karate Kid 2, from Red Son Rising with Don the Dragon Wilson. And you have here Jim Manyashi, that is the guy from Cyber Tracker 1 and 2. He plays a Cyber Tracker, the bad guy. This is like the cells like made with David Bradley. They have that great fight scene. As you can see, this is the pictures here from the beginning of the movie. That great action over the top scene in the warehouse. I mean, this is one of the best like openings when it comes to action movies. This looks like a big budget movie. If you see, this is the opening of this movie. It's like amazing. It's like action packed. You have like explosions, and the action is over the top. Is amazing. I mean, David Bradley is great. Of course, you can see one of the scenes he's jumping between cars. You can see it's a stunt double. Obviously, the fight scenes is always David Bradley. He was a great martial artist. It's always him. You can see it's him doing all the fight scenes. But some of the jumps and everything, especially that beginning of the movie when he comes from the rooftop, right? And then there is like the explosion as he's jumping between cars. You can see it's a stunt double, doubling like Bradley in the beginning of the movie. But that beginning is amazing. You can see here like that legendary like confrontation there, that face to face between David Bradley and Yuji Okumoto, that was in many B movies, and obviously Karate Kid 2. And then you have the warden that is played by Charles Napier, legendary. He was in Rambo 2, in Silence of the Lambs. Again, Jim Manyashi, that is the cellmate to David Bradley. You have Vernon Wells as well in this movie. That's right, it's Bennett from Commando. You have Professor Tanaka in one of his last roles. It's a small cameo on this one. You have Maurice Smith. This is one of the prison guards. It was a former UFC champion kickboxer. You have Alan Stevie, and if you don't know Alan Stevie, it was the fight choreographer to this one. And he's recognized leader on counterterrorism. He works with the FBI and the CIA. He's like a legit guy when it comes to a legit fighter, and again, a guy that works with the CIA, with the FBI. And he's one of the main prison guards. It's the right hand to Charles Napier, that is the prison warden, right? And Alan. Stevie is literally, again, is a guy that worked with counterterrorism. He worked with FBI, with CIA in real life. He had some roles in like some B movies, but he was the one fight choreographing the fight scenes on this one. and that's why it's legit. All the the explosions, the action, the fight scenes are like literally over the top. Let me show you just this again, guys. This one is really hard to get when it comes this DVD, because again, here in the UK, I don't think this was ever released. I didn't find. I live here for many years, and I didn't find anything on eBay or anywhere. They did release some new image movies, but I don't think this one was released here in UK. I think there is a French DVD, but only with French audio, right? I think there is maybe an Italian one only with Italian audio. It was not released here in US. This is out of print and super expensive in that double bill, and there's a triple bill, I think, as well, of this one in US. And I hope someone puts this one on Blu-ray one day, or even 4K. It will be like a first day buy. If someone releases this one, that will be like an amazing release. Basically, this one you have like David Bradley. It's like an ATF agent, Nick Adams, and he goes undercover into a prison to investigate the mystery disappearing, like the death of like a fellow agent that was his friend, right? Basically, the plot is the same as many other movies. His like friend died. It was a fellow policeman. He went undercover into the prison and he died. And Bradley went there undercover to investigate his death. And then he gets there, and the prison warden, played by Charles Napier, is corrupt, and then the guy that he thinks is his friend, Larry Dixon, that is Clive Hartley, that he thinks is his friend, the ATF guy that put him there, that is like actually is like a friend to the main warden, that is like Charles Napier. And then you see Okumoto, that he thinks he killed him in the beginning of the movie, but he actually didn't kill him, right? In that like a big opening, right? And there's that chase that Bradley chases like Okamoto, right? And he thinks he kills him in the beginning of the movie, but he doesn't. And then while he's undercover, he goes to the prison, and then only to find out that the warden is corrupt. And Jimmy Okamoto is like selling like arms, and they are all together. The ATF guy that Bradley thinks is his friend, the warden plays like Napier, and then Jimmy is selling guns to the prison warden. And they're all together in this like in this plot. Again, the plot is not the most important, obviously, when it comes to these movies. You know what's going to happen, because Art Justice, you can say you have a mix between that opening is like hard boiled, is an amazing opening, and then when they actually go to the prison, is more like a death warrant with Van Damme. And there is always like the same elements, right? You go there to investigate like something, and then in the end the warden is corrupt, and then the guy that you think is your friend from ATF, oh, the police guy is corrupt as well. So he's from ATF, but he's selling guns alongside Jimmy, that is a criminal, and they are all together, like Jimmy, the guy that you thought it was dead, your ATF like boss, and then the warden from the prison. They're all together like selling arms, right? Arms that should have been destroyed by the ATF, but they didn't, right? And that's the plot. But when it comes to the actual action of the movie, I mean, this is amazing. Again, for me, you guys can tell me what you guys think, but for me, by far, this is without a doubt, is the best like new image movie when it comes to the action. Again, that opening is over the top, and then inside the prison, you have that fight scene between Bradley and Maniashi inside the cell, and you have so many fight scenes in the cafeteria, the canteen, between him and Okamoto as well. And again, you have like Stevie as well. That is the guy that choreographed the fight scenes. Again, the guy that I told you that in real life. He worked with CIA and FBI. He's a recognized leader in counterterrorism. He's one of the main guards as well, and he display his like skills. You have Murray Smith that you don't see him fighting, but he could because he's in the movie as well. You have an appearance by Professor Tanaka. You have Vernon Wells that is Bennett, the bad guy in Commando. That final fight scene, the knife scene with Schwarzenegger. So you have so many martial arts scenes, fight scenes in a movie where you can see Bradley displaying his martial arts skills. Again, throughout the movie, you can see sometimes you have the Bradley's like stunt double, but it's more when he's like jumps and more risky things. But when it comes to the actual fight scenes, and then you have the movie, like the end of the movie, that like the chopper and the bus, that chase is great as well. When Bradley jumps to the chopper, obviously you can see the stunt double there, and you have like the chase, the chopper like chasing the bus and everything. That final scene is amazing. This is roughly 1 hour 25 minutes, and literally action non-stop. With a great cast, because you have Charles Napier from Rambo 2, and you have Okumoto from Karate Kid 2, Vernon Wells that was in Commando, Maniashi that was in the two Cyber Tracker movies. Again, you have Professor Tanaka, it's just a cameo. And again, you have Stevie as well, a guy that, in real life is a real badass, right? And they got him to play like one of the guards, the main guards in the movie. And you can see they are legit, the fight scenes, they are like realistic, right? And it's always amazing when you see the actual like actors that know how to fight, and makes it like more realistic. And again, it's 1 hour 25 minutes of like pure action, pure entertainment. Again, the plot, the story. I mean, when you watch big action movies, you don't watch the movie because of the plot, obviously, because the plot is pretty much the same. Oh, my friend died, and I'm going to the prison to investigate, like my friend being killed. Oh, the warden is corrupt. Oh, the guy from ATF is corrupt. The plot is always the same, but we don't care about that. We watch these movies. We care about the action, and that's what's the most important thing. And when it comes to the action, this literally it's 10 out of 10. This is an amazing movie from the 90s. You guys let me know if this one is your favorite when it comes to the 90s action. And again, I'm saying 90s action B movies, and New Image in particular, because it was New Image and PM Entertainment doing all the action B movies throughout the 90s. And again, guys, I know it's unfortunate, but this one is not anywhere. This one is not on Prime. This one on Amazon Prime. This is not on Tubi. This is not like on Plex. This is not on YouTube. I don't know why New Image, now Millennium Films, right? They didn't license this to anyone. I don't know if these ones are going to be released on Blu-ray. But for now, all these New Image movies from the 90s, they are all stuck on DVD. None of these movies have like Blu-ray releases, and you cannot even watch them on any platform, Netflix, Prime, you name it. This is not anywhere. The only way you can get it is like buying this DVD, and unfortunately, it's super rare to find like this DVD, and you can find it, but it's like super expensive. And let me just show you the main menu again, guys. This is like a legit like DVD. As you can see, this is the main menu, and there's nothing really special here. Let me just show you. Let's just change here the picture quality. I like put this in filmmaker mode, and again, this is 4:3. Not going to show you much, just you guys can see the picture quality. Again, usually this there's nothing on the options, not even a trailer. So basically just like scene selection, and you can select like Dutch subtitles, and basically it's that. And you can see here the scene selection, and let me just put here the beginning so you guys can see. And I bet this one brings you like memories you guys look at this and you see the new image logo, and this one brings like a lot of like no, it's a lot of nostalgia here. I mean, as a kid watching the Canon logo, the PM logo, and this logo was amazing. And then I'm watching a movie that had David Bradley, and you have the prison warden Napier, and you have his right hand Stevie. You have like Clay Hartley playing Larry Dickerson. You have Yokomoto playing the bad guy. You have Maniashi. You have Professor Tanaka. I mean, this is like a great, amazing movie. Let me just fast forward this here so you guys can see here the picture quality. And again, this is like Manny, the David Bradley's partner that dies, and then he goes into the prison to investigate. He's like, this is already 14 minutes. This is already inside the prison. I mean, the picture quality is not bad of this DVD. Obviously, this is like standard definition. And here you can see the legendary Charles Napier from Rambo 2, Silence of the Lambs, and many other movies. Again, this one here, as you can see, is English audio, and you have the Dutch subtitles that you can remove. The Dutch subtitles is, for some reason, you find this on eBay. This is one of the final scenes. Again, that's the chase in the chopper and the bus. Yokomoto is like driving the bus, and you have like Bradley there with his like let's say love interest in a movie that is not a love interest, someone you work with in the police. She's like on the chopper, commanding the chopper, right? And Bradley's jumping on top of the bus in the last scene. Let me just like go back a bit on this one. Show maybe like because the opening here is like amazing. The opening of this like the opening of the movie. Again, as you can see at the picture quality, it's a good like it's not bad. Again, there are worse DVDs. If I pause it here, as you can see, in terms of picture quality, obviously this one is going to be 4:3 because unfortunately DVD standard definition is 4:3, but there are worse DVDs. I mean, the picture quality is not that bad actually, as you can see here. Let me just rewind this a little bit, and this goes to the beginning of the movie straight away, and just see like this is like the big opening here of the movie, and that is one of the best openings. Again, guys, I don't want to show much, obviously, because I cannot on YouTube. But this is like the big opening. You can see Okumoto and in the warehouse. This is one of the best action packed like openings of any action movie. Let me just take the disc here so I can show you guys. This is a legit like DVD. This is not like let me just show you guys. As you can see here, this is like and this is like brand new. Again, this DVD was released in 2002 by Bridge like Pictures in the Netherlands, and I'm lucky that I got this a few years ago. I mean, many years ago, and super cheap because this is rare to find. And unfortunately, I know a lot of people grew up watching this movie and had this one on VHS, but because of the DVD is out of print and the DVD not being released in many countries that it wasn't, it's super hard to find. And I hope that someone will release this on Blu-ray anytime soon, or even like a 4K. This will look amazing. Just that opening scene that is like literally taken of like a hard boiled, and you have like it's one of the best opening scenes. Looks like from a big movie, a big production. Doesn't even look like a B movie. And then inside the prison, all the legendary like actors that you see in B action martial art movies, all the fight scenes, all the action. I'm just the only thing about this movie that I say, oh, I wish this movie could be a little bit longer, even though the traditional length of this action B movies is 1 hour 30 minutes. You know, guys, if you grew up watching movies in the 80s and the 90s, you know that these action movies is between 1 hour 20 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes. It's always around the around that length, right? So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about Hard Justice from 1995, this legendary movie with David Bradley, Charles Napier, and again, one of the best action movies from the 90s. And this one was directed by Greg Yaitens. That again, he was only 25 years old when he directed this one. Greg Yaitens. He was unknown. He was like a young director when he directed this movie. And for some reason, he didn't direct in many movies after this one. He's kind of unknown. If you see like his name in the movie, Greg Yaitens, right? He directed this one, but then he became like a super successful director, in like a television director series. He directed like House, the famous House series in US, Lost, like Heroes, that series, VIP with Pamela Anderson. He directed like an episode of martial law with Sammo Ang as well, like House of the Dragons. So basically, yeah, Greg Yaitens. He directed this one. It was his first movie. He was young, 25 years old, 25 years old. The only movie he directed after this one, I think, was Double Trap in 97. And then after that, basically, he kind of disappeared when it comes to actual movies. And he went to television to direct like TV series and everything, and he became successful because he directed again all the TV series he was involved, and even the CSI New York, CSI Miami as well. He directed a lot of episodes. So I mean, shout to him because I think he did a great job, Greg Yaitens, directing this one. I don't care if he didn't direct, even if he wouldn't have directed anything after this one. What he did with this movie, I mean, he did an amazing job. And as a kid, this was literally one of my favorites growing up. And still today, I'll consider it the best B action movie from the 90s. I know it's a stretch. You might have like some early canon movies from beginning of the 90s, some PM entertainment movies. But in my opinion, this one is the best action martial art movies. B action martial art movies from the 90s. So guys, let me know what you think, if this one was also your favorite action martial arts movie from B movie from the 90s. If it's your first time watching my channel, please feel free to subscribe, follow me on YouTube. Just comment down below. Guys, hit that like button. If you like my videos, you'll be helping me. Your opinion is always important to me. Feel free to comment down below as well. Let me know what you think about this movie, Hard Justice, about New Image as well. And yeah, guys, I'll be with you guys soon, as always, unboxing, reviewing these cult classics from the 80s and the 90s, especially 80s and 90s action martial art movies. And yeah, this is the last video of the year. And it was a great 25. And once again, thank you for everything, guys, for your support, for following me on YouTube. And I'll be with you guys soon in 26, because this is my last of the year. And yeah, guys, keep strong, and I hope you guys have a lovely happy new year. And I'll be with you guys soon, always reviewing the action, the martial arts from the 80s and from the 90s. Keep strong.